Welcome again to this very fresh episode of Pharoscion Global promoting and supporting Make in India, atmanirbharbharat, as well as Vocal for Local campaign started by Union Government of India. Today, again, we have a very exciting, person with us. And why I'm saying exciting, you'll eventually come to know. I was just speaking to her, and oh my God, this is one of those fantastic conversations I had with her just now. We have Kanika with us from CosIQ. And yes, CosIQ is the same brand which got a funding of 50 lakh rupees from Sharktankindia, the series which everybody loved across the globe. And if I talk about the brand, particularly CosIQ, so by now it's an 8-month-old startup, that really wants to be an intelligent skincare brand and has bagged funding of INR 5 million, convert to 50 lakh rupees as a seed round from Shark Tank India. And that was the 4th episode, Kanika, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and it happened on 23rd of December as well. Right. CosIQ have got funding from Vinita Singh, CEO CosIQ Cosmetics, as well as one and all Anupam Mittal, founder and CEO Shadi.com as well from People's Group. So welcome on board, Kanika. I'm very happy, and I'm actually very happy, honestly, to have you today on board with us. Please tell me something about yourself before CosIQ, and then we shall proceed later. Thank you.
Well, I'm Kanika. I'm co-founder of CosIQ, and first of all, there would be people who don't know what CosIQ is. So it's a skincare brand, and we came up with the idea in 2019, but then we actually launched it in June 2018. And just to correct you a bit, it's been 9 months now.
Wow, fantastic. So I should be asking, how's the baby now? Yeah.
Oh, coming up really well.
Okay, that's good to know.
I hope to raise it well.
Yeah, we are so sure about your capabilities. You and your husband will be for sure.
Yes, I will try our best. So before CosIQ, launching CosIQ, before it, 2 years ago, I was working with the skincare industry, and that is where the idea came up from. So I was working with few skincare brands which are there in the market, which have done really good for themselves, and other brands as well. So that is when this struck me that okay, there are so many brands which are there is a gap basically, and there are so many brands. What they are doing is they are giving each and everything to the customer, and the customer is paying for it. But then at the end, when the customer is receiving and paying for that particular product, customer is not getting what they actually paid for.
Right, as an end result of this. Yeah.
Exactly. So obviously, if I go to the market and someone is saying that, this is a particular product and these are the ingredients in it, and you will get the results that you are aiming for, whatever you want. This one will provide you the results. Yeah. But then either it would take years and decades to provide those results, or it'll not provide any kind of results basically. So what we did is I went to Angad and Vidhu. Vidhu is our another partner.
Okay.
And we've got strategic partners as well.
Okay.
And so I went to Angad. I discussed it with him that let's come up with something which will give people worth, and it'll also give them results. So we decided to come up with CosIQ, which will provide molecular ingredients to the customer which are result oriented, and they are safe, and they are internationally sourced. So most of our ingredients are internationally sourced. Okay. And this is how the idea came up. Angad was already into not skincare industry, but then he was into pets, doing the grooming products. Okay. So that is when he also jumped in. So he is the go-to man for each and everything basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And prior to that, I had managerial experience in various companies. I was into call centers basically.
Okay.
And so I have managerial experience in call centers. I was manager operations, manager quality, So I've taken care of those areas. So I know how to manage really well. So that is how it came from. And when I joined skincare industry, that was a turning point actually.
So before skincare industry as well, you had quite a lot of professional experience, right?
And yes, I've got around 10 years of experience in call centers.
Right. And as you entered into skincare industry, you understood, yes, there is something which you can actually do. And then within 2 years, as you have said, 2 years, it took you to realize that, yes, the dream I have to achieve. And then CosIQ came into picture.
Exactly. See, people actually confuse skincare with cosmetics.
Right.
So skincare is part of cosmetics. And I was like, a tomboy all my life.
Okay.
Would not care to apply anything, or even a sunscreen was makeup for me.
Okay.
So when I joined skincare industry,
you come till today actually,
no, it's actually different, So take it from a tomboy who's not used anything all life long, have been in sun, and did not use anything. So the moment I joined in, at that point of time, I was like, okay, pay is good. Let's see what happens. Something different. So that is and my this whole mindset towards the skincare changed at that point of time. So it was like, okay, cosmetics, color cosmetics is different, and skincare cosmetics is different. So there is a difference, which people don't know. And I would actually say to all the people that skincare is must.
Right.
Cosmetics we can deduct it from our routine, but skincare should Did you use our sunscreen?
Not at the moment, but for sure I will. And keeping in mind, right now in my mind, it is like, she is actually saying two correct stuff, and please embed it, instill it into yourself and start using at least skincare. Yeah, so for sure after this conversation, let's have one. Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Send me your address, I'll send you one.
Perfect. I shall.
So this is how then skincare came into picture, and I realized, okay, this is where I belong. So let's do something in this industry itself, and let's see whether we can go ahead and make a difference as
you had, and you will, I'm quite sure. So how does that interesting name CosIQ, how did you coin this name?
So see, I told you that skincare is different and cosmetics are different.
Right.
So skincare is part of cosmetics. It's not color cosmetics. Okay. So that is how the name came in picture. Cosmetics say cos, and intelligence, cause we are putting in our intelligence, and we are putting in the products the products that we are launching. They are the innovative ones, like sunscreen serum, right? Then we've got vitamin C serum, which comes in with only 2 ingredients.
Okay.
So there is a lot of R&D and everything that we are putting into it. So intelligence came from that. So IQ, intelligent question, it came from that. So IQ, so CosIQ.
That's really good to know. How much your life has changed, since starting CosIQ. Like we shall discuss about post Shark Tank as well. But let's talk about the first 4 months, because that's where the actual hustle starts. So how has life changed?
Well, it actually changed dramatically, I would say. Because usse pehle when I was working, job, 10 to 6, office, 6 o'clock, you travel back home, everything closed, and I'm the kind of person who would not bring work home.
Okay,
so there have been instances with me in offices that the company is asking me to get a laptop issued so that I can stay home and work. I would be like, no, I cannot carry a laptop. It's too big of responsibility. Because I know, if I have a company laptop, at night also they'll give me a call and say that, okay, there is a call, we need to join in or send in this email and everything. So I did not want to be at anyone's disposal at that point of time.
Okay.
So
and it has changed now. After years,
we are working from home.
So now home is work, work is home.
Exactly. So now we were working from home recently only that we've taken an office place.
Okay.
And before that we were just working from home. So those 4.5 months before Shark Tank, it was house.
Okay.
Right? So work was everywhere. On dining table, on bed, on floors. So we were like, okay, this is what we've done. So one more interesting thing I would like to tell you, we have not hired any graphic designer as such to make our labels and the boxes that would be there in the market now. Interns we hired recently.
Okay.
So before that we did not have anyone. So everything that we've done is from the literally bootstrap.
Right.
So we've made labels, we've gone to printers, got the printouts, applying it on the bottle, liking it, whether we have to make any kind of changes. So we've done it by hand.
Right.
And Angad has made the box.
Okay.
So, and the labels as well. So I am the one who actually points out the mistakes.
Right. It's a complete family business, and and I should say it's a couple business. Obviously it is, but it's really good to see, because for general people actually, it's like, okay, you have got funding from Shark Tank, ab bas sab set ho gaya, right? That's
Right.
their mindset. But they should be actually,
People should actually know, once you get the investment, you are doing hard work before that, and then the hardest part starts.
Absolutely. So true. So true. So, that brings me to the next question, obviously, and how life has changed post Shark Tank. And if you can enlighten us about your experience, the overall because we see only 40 minutes of it, right? The episode, but you have actually lived that dream or lived that day. So we are all ears to get more enlightened about what all had happened, how it happened, how you felt, and everything. Yeah.
Shark Tank was actually like dream coming true. So I've watched all season of Shark Tank US.
Okay, same here.
And some parts. So friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what happened is me and Angad, when we used to watch it together, we took Woot's subscription just to watch Shark Tank season 13.
Okay.
So you know what kind of we were crazy about Shark Tank, and we used to discuss, यार ये इंडिया क्यों नहीं आता?
Right.
ये इंडिया आना चाहिए एक बारी. No, we'll apply.
Absolutely.
And I think when we used to discuss it, तब तक we did not start CosIQ.
Okay.
So CosIQ was not even on the cards उस time पे. So we started discussing, and then when CosIQ when we launched it last year, we were like ये क्यों नहीं आता इंडिया, इसे आना चाहिए इंडिया. We'll try, at least we'll try. So one day we do not watch television as such, the satellite television, Sony, Star and all, we don't watch it.
Are you listening? Kanika was not watching, but now she must be.
Oh yes, now I do.
Yeah.
No, what I mean to say, I can watch movies, but then I don't watch serials wala
Daily series,
daily soaps.
Yeah.
So comedy seasons still yes, but not the daily soaps.
Right.
So one day, I don't know why, we opened Sony, and it it was just a flash, Shark Tank, and another ad came in, and you're like, what? Did we see something? And it was I was like, Angad, I saw Shark Tank over there. He was like, no. I was like, let's search. So when we searched on the app and everything, because we got app OTT page, I think everyone's there now on OTT.
Right.
So we went to the app, we searched, then we saw okay, it's seriously coming to India, and we need to apply. So we immediately applied for it, and then rest everybody knows now.
Absolutely. And I must say, the way you have pitched your business was absolutely fantastic. Introducing it as a baby, because for every entrepreneur it indeed is their baby, there is no denial of it, but how you're actually presenting it matters a lot. And you and your husband really nailed it. nailed it. We really loved it.
I would say we really give all the Sara shares Shark Tank US ko jata hai.
Okay.
Because we've actually seen that in Shark Tank US, people try and make it interesting,
Right.
So we also tried making it interesting, and obviously it was like the first venture of ours together. So we are really possessive about it as well, and we really wanted to grow. And Angad believes I don't work, and I believe he doesn't work.
Okay.
So
But still the
that is
work is
how.
happening. Yeah, that's very surprising. None of you work, but see what is happening.
This is this is a mutual feeling that we have for each other. You don't work, neither do I.
Okay. That's really good to know. So, moving ahead, like, how is your brand, CosIQ, is actually different from other brands in existing? And, if you can talk about your favorite CosIQ product as well. So, how your brand is different from the existing ones and your favorite CosIQ product, which for sure you can recommend to my team at least. Yeah.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, that's for me particularly. Yeah, for me for sure. Yeah.
See, sunscreen is for everyone. Everybody goes out. So, I think sunscreen is for everyone.
Right. And the summer
And
already started. Yeah.
exactly. And it won't give you a white cast.
Right. Okay.
So you can, you would not be, we had that ghost, Casper,
Right.
right? So you won't be Casper. You will be a normal human being after applying it. So you can actually, everyone can use it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Yeah. So how your brand, is different from the existing ones?
Okay. See, the differentiator that we have with our brand is, first of all, we are very transparent,
Okay.
right? You can also see on the labeling and everything that we are very much transparent. When we say that in this product we are the ingredient that is mentioned is 8% vitamin C, so you will get 8% vitamin C.
Okay.
When we say it's 23%, you will get it 23%. That means we are genuinely adding 23%. Then the other thing is this: each and every product of ours is well thought.
Okay.
We've fought over it. We've fought over the formulations. We've fought over everything. It's like the ingredients are handpicked. We have decided on, we've innovated the products in a manner that they are not a copy of any international brand.
Okay.
So we are not copying any international brand, and we are giving on our own products like sunscreen. For the first time in India, someone has come up with sunscreen serum. There were sunscreen serums in the market, but they were not serum wala serum.
Okay.
So
serum
you can-
wala serum. That's the tagline. Yeah.
exactly, not the serum wala serum. So it was basically a lotion or lotion consistency or a cream consistency, and they used to call it serum. But our serum has a consistency of serum.
Okay. Okay. That's really
So yes, and the formulations again, they are innovative formulations. We are like the retinol that we've launched is only 4 ingredients.
okay.
So and the main and the I am mentioning it at the last, but this is one of the main things, that is, we believe in minimum ingredients and maximum results.
Okay.
So we try and take minimum ingredients and maximum active ingredients out of those.
That's
So
Yeah.
the proportion of actives are good, and it gives results in a in a better manner and comparatively quicker than other products.
That's really good to know. So, what's the shelf life of your, brand's products?
Okay, good question, I would say, because many people, they don't know that. First of all, our brand products shelf life is 2 years. That is 24 months. But again, the but comes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happens is once you open the bottle, its shelf life decreases.
Right.
So once you open a bottle, the shelf life is 6 months. So that means you've got to consume that bottle within 6 months.
Right. That's you being actual transparent. Yeah. Because bottles, people see, okay, 24 months, 36 months. But here is the co-founder directly saying that, as you open the bottle, now it decreases and you should be consuming it in so and so months. So not every brand actually does it. I cannot remember if any brand has actually told this specifically that, once the bottle is open, please consume it within these many days or these many months. So that absolutely just proved what you have really said, that you want to be transparent, and you are actually transparent about your products and your whatever you are facilitating to the customers, which is good to know.
That is why we want to communicate, we want to educate the customers.
Right.
We don't want the customer would come, they'll just buy us one time and then the next time he would go with another brand's product. No, we actually want to build the community around us so that we can be part of everyone's skincare journey, a customer's skincare journey, so we can be the part of it. So that is our vision.
That's really good.
And I think until unless someone is transparent, I'm so sorry. I can just go on and on about CosIQ.
I love to, I love to listen to people who actually wants to talk about their brand, their company, and I'm all ears. Don't worry, if you'll stop me in between, I'll be like, okay, I'm keeping it calm. So please go ahead.
So so that is the thing that we want to carry on and explain it to the customer how it actually works. Because it's not with just our product that the shelf life decreases once you open the bottle. It's with everyone's product, and everyone's shelf life differ.
Right.
So this happens, and once you tell the customer each and everything, what the customer is buying, what they are getting, what the product is, what would be the benefits of the same.
Yeah.
So that is, I think that is how people will get loyal to you.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, after watching this episode, people will be more loyal to CosIQ, because CosIQ is actually really being transparent. So who is your target audience?
Well, if you by brand choice and by internal this thing, whatever we plan out and everything. So our target audience are people who are new to skincare journey.
Okay.
Who are starting their skincare journey, obviously. But then the main target are 25 to 40 years old men and women.
Okay.
Who are going through some changes and everything, and who wants to start their skincare journey. So they are our main targets. Yes.
Okay. And what is the product's price range, and can this target audience which you just talked about, the people who are actually starting this journey of skincare, and the men, middle-aged, let's say men and women too. So what exactly can they afford these products? Because I'm quite sure there are products which are in thousands, few are in lakhs as well, selling the same stuff. So are people ready to afford CosIQ products? And if so, enlighten me about the range as well.
See, our product range starts from $499, $399 and $599 and goes up to $999.
Okay.
For a 30 ml bottle.
Okay.
Right? But then, yes, I would say our vitamin C serum is comparatively expensive than what are other serums, available in the market. But then again, the quality is there, and transparency is there. Whatever we say, we add it. Now, if someone's coming in and saying no, okay, take my vitamin C serum, it's 70% vitamin C, and I'll give it to you for 400 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it would not be 70% vitamin C.
Understood. Yeah, and people should actually. Please.
Yeah, so when we say that our product is comparatively a little higher than what is available in the market, the price range, but I would still say it's affordable, because the kind of results, the kind of the kind of product, the kind of ingredients, the kind of consistency, and each and everything, whole package that the person is getting, it is affordable.
Right. So that is really fantastic to know. And moreover, $399, $499 is actually not a big deal, because people are investing much more than that. So giving it a try, and absolutely for those who are actually starting their skincare journey, should we really appreciate that the range is very affordable, right? So
what happens is I would also like to share this. At the end of the day, our target market is India.
Okay.
Right. So as an individual, even I would like to go for an international brand, which is there in the market, whether I have to sell extra.
Yeah.
But then the conviction that I should have in an Indian brand is missing.
Right.
From the marketplace. So that conviction to build that conviction that that is what takes time, I would say, and that conviction needs to be there in the Indian market so that the customer can believe in you and believe in what you're saying, and then go ahead and buy your product and be your loyal customer for a longer run.
Right.
So that conviction is missing from the market as of now, but I'm pretty sure we will be able to build it.
That's really good to know. And moreover, a company which started in India, like making in India, and is absolutely, we would like to be vocal for local for it too. So that is exactly the agenda of the campaign too. So what retail chain is a fit for CosIQ? Like, is it department stores, spas, like beauty salons, or it is D2C? If you can.
Right now we are D2C. Right now we are completely D2C.
Okay. Right. Okay. Any future plans for the other ways as well, like other channels too?
Yes, obviously, but then it's on the cards, but we are not looking for it as of now.
Okay.
Let's see, when we raise the bigger round of funding, we'll go offline
for that as well. So Shark Tank 2, or maybe venture VC firms who are actually watching this, CosIQ is ready to get more funding.
Always ready for more.
Right. So I was just listening to you talked about that you would like to stick to Indian roots and would like to deliver to Indian customers, but is there any plan, let's say 3 years down the line, or maybe prior to that, to expand abroad as well, CosIQ as a brand?
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, why not take something global which is homegrown?
Absolutely. That's really good to know.
But then see, going abroad will actually require a lot of investment in sense of work, obviously money, and also many a team is required for that. So we will be building on the team and everything, and yeah, I'm pretty sure soon you will probably have a look at us and in the US market and say, okay, this is an Indian brand, if everything goes well.
Yeah, that's good, and I think that's exclusive as well. So to all the people who are actually following CosIQ, you never know, you may see CosIQ in the US, in the States very soon. That's really good to know.
Maybe it's on the cards.
Okay, so see, like, this is the quality of an intelligent entrepreneur as well, that holding the cards but giving some hints as well. It may happen, it may not. Like, it's up to you. Guess whatsoever you want, and then we'll come with a bash. Yeah, that's really good. So and very important question actually here. So, like, do you have a product pipeline primed for newness as well? Because this industry, your particular industry, is too much already filled with a lot of products, a lot of brands. So how do you really make sure that your product pipeline is new and it attracts more of your consumers?
See, yes, we have product pipeline as well.
Okay.
So before Shark Tank, we just had 8 SKUs. The day we were live, we were aired on Shark Tank. Yeah. We launched 8 more products.
Okay.
Right. So within 4 or 5 months, we launched 8 more products. So again, there are products which are there in the line because we need to go ahead and cover the face. So we will be again, we might come up with the cleansers and moisturizers. So we will be coming up with the range which will actually cover the face.
Yeah.
And then we will go ahead and cover other body parts as well. So this is there in the pipeline. This is there. So very soon you will be if you will follow CosIQ, which I'm sure you will. So you will see the new products coming up.
That's really good to know. So I'm quite sure that what I was thinking is like, okay, so right now it's about the face, but very soon I shall be ordering everything for my skincare from CosIQ. Doesn't matter which part of the body it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's really good to know. So let's take this journey to now enlightening more people who are budding entrepreneurs who would really like to come into the same entrepreneurship space as well. So what will be your suggestion for upcoming entrepreneurs to toil day and night of the hustle, and how they can also build their brand to the success which you like CosIQ in just short span of 9 months have achieved. What will be your piece of advice to budding entrepreneurs?
I would say, first of all, get what happens is people are very hasty in taking the decisions. So what they do is they see, okay, this is working out, let me go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
They would not have the conviction that the thing would work. They would not have the motivation. The only motivation that they would have is, okay, the other person is doing it, let me also go ahead and quickly make money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So there is nothing like quick money, right?
Absolutely.
So you'll have to invest yourself in something, and if you are ready to invest yourself completely in the thing that you are doing, I think that is what they should do. They should find the thing that they are have a conviction of, they are passionate about, which motivates them to grow, and then go ahead and invest themselves in the in the business or in the kind of thing that they want to do. Whether they want to do, someone wants to do a job, they should always do something that they like.
Absolutely.
Because if you want to do something that you like or what you enjoy, you'll get bored out of it, or you'll just be doing it for the sake of doing it. And when you do something for the sake of it, you can never do it in an excellent manner.
Absolutely, no denial of it. And moreover, like I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that entrepreneurship is actually a journey where you really have to be available to yourself and to your brand almost 24/7. Like you are dreaming about it, you are living that dream, and then you are actually thinking about future of that dream as well. So a committed path with a committed mindset is really important. What do you think?
Absolutely. See, that is what if you are committed towards something, then only that thing can go places. Right. This happens in relationships as well. So
okay.
Whether you are committed towards whether it's a father-daughter relationship, a father-son relationship, husband-wife relationship, so everything require commitment. Commitment, again, commitment is a big word.
Absolutely.
Right, which comes with I would say thousands and lakhs of terms and conditions again.
Absolutely.
But then again, you're binded by that. You got to do it. You've got to but then again, you cannot choose your parents and relatives. But yes, you can actually choose the kind of work that you want to do.
Absolutely, no denial of it. And moreover, this is very important as well. No doubt, you cannot choose your parents, and I'm quite sure everybody must be very happy with their parents as well. But obviously, that's the type of brand you are about to build, right? You have to decide it's you gonna be who gonna shape, whatever brand or business you are starting. So obviously, commitment to it is very important. So, my second last question per se, and then we'll ask the very last question too. So, like Union Government of India particularly, right, with these campaigns like Vocal for Local, Make in India, Atmanirbharbharat, is actually trying to push, Indian entrepreneurs to rise, Indian brands to rise, to go ahead with making in India and selling abroad and to the country as well. So how do you really take such initiatives? And did it help by any chance CosIQ as well?
See, I would say that it did help CosIQ, because I remember before that, when this Make in India was there, that is, I always wanted to do something of my own, but then this Make in India came into picture. Yeah. So that is when, it was this thing very much, I was very much convinced, I had that conviction that I had to do something of my own now.
Okay.
So the thinking process and everything, and scrutinizing everything, okay, whether I can do this or not, whether I can do that or not, no, I cannot do this. So this kind of process actually started at that point of time.
Okay.
It has played a very good, I would say, a role in my life or my entrepreneurial journey. And obviously, when you see that, and everything here and there was vocal for local, right, or people were supporting Make in India, although I wanted to go ahead and see the grants and everything which are available in the market by the government for entrepreneurs or the women entrepreneurs. But then, to be very true, I didn't go ahead and took those, because I thought that why to take the grants when you can go ahead and start something of your own without taking a
That's very commendable actually, like deciding and committing to it. No, we can do it by ourselves, we can bootstrap our venture is actually sort of satisfactory feeling, I'm quite sure, because let me be very honest, here as well, Pharoscion, it's a complete bootstrap business too, and running it and seeing it grow with your own money gives a very different sort of feeling altogether. But having said that, when you want to grow, then obviously investments like Shark Tank, which you have received, comes into picture as well. And the type of industry, it absolutely varies from type of industry as well.
Right. See, raising capital is one type of work in itself.
Absolutely.
So, and raising capital actually requires a lot of attention. So once you go ahead and go into that direction, so one of you or the half of your time will actually go towards it.
Right.
So that was one of the things that we did not want to go for as well, because again government things and all takes a lot of time, and we cannot be dependent on that, because if you are dependent on that, the time will fly and you might miss the train.
Right. No, I absolutely understand that. That was really great. And my last question, like having two sharks on board, so how did they have helped CosIQ in terms of shaping the brand, or maybe obviously from investment perspective, but apart from this, anything if you'd like to talk about, so that people can get more enlightenment about, they invested, how did they help, or how they are actually helping, will help CosIQ, anything on that front?
Right now we are still in that due diligence wala part.
Okay.
Because it takes a lot of time, and obviously they are busy, they have to do their work as well. They've got companies to run. Absolutely. So one thing that actually Ashneer mentioned, that guys, kaam tumhe hi karna padega. Investors won't work.
Absolutely.
But then yes, we've had talks with Vinita, Anupam and Kaushik as well.
Okay.
So yes, so even these people are so experienced, I would say, and we are so new, and we are I don't know, I think right now we don't even exist in front of them, but we are trying to make our niche and we are trying to carve our space in the area. So the one-liners that these guys say, it matters actually.
Absolutely.
Because right, because I remember Anupam in the first meeting, Anupam telling us, okay, about the name, if you are if you think that you should go ahead and change it, then you should go ahead with it. And do whatever you feel like is correct for you. Do whatever you feel like is good. Then on the day Shark Tank was aired, we were break even, right? Okay. So we had a word with Vinita after that about performance marketing and all, and she said, right now performance marketing is a bloodbath, you should not do it. Okay. And trust me, we became profitable after that.
Wow.
So and then there are few things that these guys say, just the one-liners, right? They are not onboarded right now, but still they are helping us out. So these are the things that we I actually like about them. Okay, and also they have their Spocks who are continuously in touch with us, so we can go ahead and ask them about, okay, we need this. So there are a few applications that we need for Shopify. What should we do?
Right.
So small things, right? And they've been been there, done that wala types. So it gets a little easier for us. So they connect us with the team, and the team helps us out. This happens. So I would say, even though they are not onboarded, but yes, the helps always on the way.
That's really good to hear, and moreover, you have said something very valuable. It's like a single punch is sufficient to win the match. And if these guys are able to do that, then obviously that's really good to hear. So with that, that was my last question as well. I'm very happy that you were being very candid, you were being very honest, very transparent. CosIQ itself stands on the transparency factor, and I'm quite sure it really helped all our viewers as well today to understand and know more about CosIQ. And absolutely, the co-founder herself was enlightening us about a lot of stuff. Thank you so much, Kanika, for your time as well. And we shall be waiting for complete skincare product line from CosIQ,
Sure,
and for
absolutely.
sure my address after this interview, so that we can, like, my whole company can actually experience the product which you have built already. Thank you so much for
Sure. And I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And thank you for having me.
Same here. So that was really all from my side as well, guys, and we shall speak in the very next episode. Thank you.